Okay, this is starting pretty good. It's super green. What are we doing today?
We're playing mobile racing games. So you're in the back of the car on a road trip. What game you playing?
Okay,
Playing a mobile
I
racing
guess.
game.
Although, this one is like a little intro and stuff. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
F1 race. Although I would say that playing the Game Boy while on a road trip is one of the hardest things to do. If anybody's actually done that in their lives, you know, you have to do it by the street lights as soon as it starts getting dark outside.
Yeah.
But look at this, I get to pick from a bunch of different stuff.
Well, you get to pick two. A bunch of two. And so
I gotta be honest, I'm not like a huge racing person.
So the thing, basically, your difference is one has faster acceleration, one has faster top speed.
Oh, okay. I like top speed. I like going fast.
I want to go fast.
And then what's the objective of this game?
Win.
Oh, I think actually I knew that.
And there is a boost.
Okay.
So if you hold forward, I think on the D-pad, it'll boost.
Oh my goodness.
Don't boost into a corner, you'll crash. Yeah.
I didn't boost. I don't think I did.
You did. You boosted.
Despite the monochrome, I think it actually is not bad. You know, the distance rendering and everything, you get these mountains in the background. It's kind of neat.
Yeah. It's fun with it uses the checker pattern on the side to simulate the speed.
Distance. I'm not good at this. I'm in 7th place.
And this game is incredibly punishing in the sense that you cannot advance unless you get first place.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So all the games we're playing today are early 90s. 91, 92, I think, is one of the other ones.
Yeah.
We're going to try 3 different portable racing games and show you guys the footage. But we're also going to kind of show you a few others that Ramsey has in his collection. Now I got 3rd place, so that means I don't advance?
Yep.
Oh, what does that mean? I have to do it again? What am I doing?
I don't... Oh, yes, that's a very questionable gesture.
Right. I'm not gonna win, right? Oh, wait, I got the hang of I got 3rd place that time. What did I get the first time? 5th place?
You've been consistent.
Okay.
I think you were faster this time. So
Second time?
Yeah.
Can I just skip? Should I try the other car?
You can't skip. But you can try the other car. The other car handles better.
Okay, maybe I'll have a better time on that one.
It has a slower top speed, but a higher jet speed.
I don't think I got anywhere close to the top speed. Am I doing good?
Are you winning something? You're 4th on the first lap, so that's good. You can see 3rd, so you'll at least get... You gotta stop crashing the person in front of you.
Oh,
your objective is to not hit them.
Not hit them?
Yeah, don't hit them.
Dude, I don't know what you're talking about. Haven't you ever watched NASCAR?
I mean, rubbing is racing. But...
Cole, you're wandering all over the track.
Yeah, well, the son of a bitch just slammed into me.
No, he didn't slam into you, he didn't bump you, he didn't nudge you. He rubbed you. And rubbing, son, is racing.
This is F1 though, right?
Yeah.
So my car is made out of, aluminum sheet.
Your car is made out of paper mache.
Yeah.
So
Dude, did you see how close I was, though?
You were getting there.
That time, I was, right behind the guy. Look, now I'm happier.
Yeah.
I'm flapping 2 wings. Alright, I need some liquid courage. I'm gonna try this one more time.
Yeah. Also, the bikini girls are... interesting.
They are pixelated motivation. Yeah, see? I just gotta not screw myself up on the turns and stuff, right?
Yep.
Look, it's even got an arrow over him. It looks like an M. I'm chasing a McDonald's M.
More like a Mario M, but sure.
You're getting nervous,
crash. That billboard is coming real close. Boost it! As soon as you get out of this turn, just floor it. Right. Straight away, boost all the way.
Gotta go fast! Gotta go fast! Gotta go fast! Am I gonna win?
Yay! You beat the first race.
How many arms do I flap if I get first place?
I think yeah, it's fun.
Oh, wow! I'm actually, jumping there. And they love me now, see?
Yep.
They get hearts. That's very anime. Congratulations! Oh, I get Toad!
Yep.
That's right, there's Mario, like, character cameos.
Yep. At the end of each level, when you win, there's Mario characters that
Nice.
show up and congratulate you.
Yeah, I was reading about it. You get Mario, it's got, like, Samus and Link and
Yep.
all kinds of characters. Okay, well, let's move on to the next one, because I'm not going to enjoy playing that for any longer. Okay, now, I'm aware of OutRun, but I don't think I've ever played this OutRun. OutRun Europa.
Yep.
And I was looking it up just now too, and OutRun Europa is the third OutRun game in the series, but the only release in North America was this one that we're playing today on Game Gear. And OutRun, if you guys are familiar, I recall from the arcades, because it was like very popular in arcades. You get the sit-down machines. Yep. They made a whole bunch of different versions, but it's like a Sega, exclusive kind of game. And it's open world, and you get to bike around, I guess. I don't.
What is going on?
It looks like you're in Paris because I saw the Arc de Triomphe back
Run out
there.
of gas?
Are those bullets? Shoot that guy.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Shoot him! Oh!
Shoot.
I was doing it wrong.
Oh, what were you supposed to be doing?
I have to hold up on the D-pad. I was holding down the A button.
Oh, that's how you get going forward? Look, French cops. What tunnel are you in? I've been to Paris. I don't remember this.
I don't think this is based on nothing real.
I don't think so either, because the traffic would be way worse. Oh, look, you ran out of time. You're under arrest, game over? That's awesome. It also shows you were not in Paris. Oh, don't you dare put in your initials for high score. And so you get to check out Paris and Berlin and all kinds of other places.
So now that I know that I was using my turbo the whole time.
Yeah, maybe you can actually win this time. Oh, and you get to fight these guys. That's actually kind of cool.
It's a lot like Road Rash, which I also have.
Oh, yeah. You know what it kind of looks like? I don't know if you ever played this game. There was a PC game called Full Throttle, and there were motorcycle riding parts of that game. It was mostly like a point-and-click adventure, kind of like, I don't know, Monkey Island and stuff like that. But the Road Rash ones, or whatever, the levels were like this, where you had to fight guys and hit them with chains, and it was kind of fun.
You do eventually get other vehicles in this, which you can see if I can get to.
That cop is doing a great job of blocking you in. Oh, you did it. Oh, you blew up a Volkswagen Beetle.
It's not hard.
I'm confused by the background, because I see something that looks like the London clock tower, and then I see something that looks like the Arc de Triomphe. Where are you?
Europa.
I'm Clark W. Griswold. We're from the United States of America.
Alright. Ramsey, I'll tell you in my experience that this game has wider roads than any country in Europe.
Yeah, these roads are as wide as some of the countries in Europe.
I've drove around in France, and I've driven around in UK and Ireland and Germany, and I've not enjoyed the roads. This looks like the highways in Scotland a little bit, maybe? Less sheep.
Yeah.
Are we enjoying ourselves? Is this a fun game?
It's not bad.
Okay. Come on.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
The sirens are pretty accurate. Pardon, monsieur. Please pull over. Okay.
Arit.
There are way too many white picket fences. This looks like you're driving around in, I don't know, West Virginia or something. There's mountains in the background and stuff. I don't know. Motorcyclists?
Angry motorcyclists.
I don't know if I'm enjoying myself. It just seems
I'm
so
playing and it's fun.
Alright.
It is very repetitive.
17 seconds left, it says.
Get to the city!
Negative 37 seconds left. Alright, that's kind of cool. There's like a little coastal background and stuff now.
Stop cutting me off, it's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
Did I beat it?
Did you win?
Yeah!
You see the ferry in the
Oh,
distance.
it was UK. See that? I was ripping through the UK.
I don't know, it's got like the cursor pointed at southern France.
But it's like a little red, you see the little red line up in the UK?
I do see. So
Yeah.
that's as far as you've made it?
A
There's
jet ski float. Yes!
Oh, come on. Now we're playing Wave Race?
Gotta get across the channel.
There's floating oil barrel, so kind of accurate.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
There's an attack helicopter. You gotta dodge those missiles, please. And you gotta dodge the floating sewage.
It doesn't turn well.
The floating sewage is more like the sun. Shield low. You have 2 shield. Can you not punch on the jet ski? You still got those bullets from the shore. Shield low. You have 1 shield left, it says. Oh, you can shoot the helicopter down?
No, I can't. I can't shoot high enough.
Hurry up, it says. 10 seconds. 9, 8. Oh my goodness. There's really not much to this game, huh? Alright. So, does this meet your, like, road trip criteria of, like, sitting in the back of the car playing a game?
Definitely, yes.
Alright.
Alright. We can try the next one now.
Is that it? You are under arrest. Game over. This is why you shouldn't visit Europe? Okay, so what are you making me play now?
So this is Checkered Flag on the Lynx.
Ooh, Lynx.
Which...
Yeah, you had a Lynx as a kid.
Well, my stepdad had a Lynx, and I played it, and I loved it.
This... I don't hate it so far. I'm doing the thing where I'm looking at the wrong screen again. Art and animation by Susan G. McBride.
Best music so far.
Susan did pretty good. I do think this is the best music so far. And that's something I usually criticize on portable game systems is the music is bad. I guess that just jumps right into it, right? Single heat, tournament. Totally doing a tournament. Start position, qualifying lap, random.
So if you do a qualifying lap and you get first in the qualifier, then you get your first in your... Yeah.
I'll do that. Drones? What are the drones?
That's the number of other racers.
Oh, how many should I do? How many can you do? 9?
Yeah, like 4 or 5 is probably fair.
Yeah? Let's do 4. That way there's 5th place.
And then laps, I would probably do 2 or 3 laps, yeah.
Let's do 2. That way I can try a few different ones. Course, Ridgeway, Grizzly Flats, Skull Valley. I'm going to start in Skull Valley, I think. Okay. That sounds good. Oh, I didn't select any car stuff. What am I doing? How many buttons does the Lynx have? I don't even know.
Well, technically it has a bunch, because it was the one that you could flip over.
Oh, right.
And I loved it because I'm left-handed. And so I could actually flip it and have, like, the buttons on the left side and the D-pad on the right. So, it was great for that.
Yeah,
you're going very fast, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I'm going over 200 miles an hour.
And that's a rock.
Now I'm going 0.
That's probably kilometers per hour, let's be honest.
Oh, yeah, probably so. I never played the Lynx when I was a kid.
So I liked it. I always really liked the Lynx. It was big, like a Game Gear, about the same size as a Game Gear.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It was kind of heavy.
Did it have 6 batteries like the Game Gear does?
I think it did, yeah.
I thought so too. I like the little checker.
You did not qualify well. Yes.
Great. Good thing I did that qualifying lap. I didn't waste anybody's time or anything. What? Get out of my nose, man. I almost said get out of my butt, but I was actually in his butt.
Yeah, a little bit.
Maybe I should pay attention to the race. Yeah, but the Game Boy, as you guys saw in the earlier game we were playing, is just that monochrome. It's those 4 colors in green. And later on, I've got a Game Boy Color and a Game Boy Pocket. You know, they made it more advanced, but the original Game Boy, where F1 Race was, not that great.
When you come into a turn, you need to slow down.
I told you I'm not good at racing games, right? Am I in first place?
No.
I can't. I don't know what I'm doing here.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but I know I'm doing it really, really well.
There's 2 types of racing games out there, right? There's racing games where when you end up in last place, it kind of slows everyone else down so that you can catch up.
Yeah.
And then there's games like this one, where it does not do that. And when you end up in last place, you're pretty much going to stay there, unless you can figure out how to drive.
Well, also I keep crashing into things, so that probably doesn't help me very much.
That's not helping. Going from 200 to 0 really quick is not going to help you get to 200. But F1 on the Game Boy is very similar. F1 on the Game Boy is one of those where it does not slow down the first place person.
Yeah.
If they're gone, they're gone.
They were all parked there waiting for me? Look, I still get a girl in a bikini giving me a trophy? Or is this the other guy?
It's the other guy. And your trap speed was only 129 miles per hour. There's just like 162.
I think because of those 200s to zeros, I was about 30 seconds behind.
Now, the nice thing is, unlike on F1 on the Game Boy, you can suck in the first race and make it up in the next one.
Okay, I can do that. I'll try. I think I was starting to get the hang of the turns a little bit better. There's another cow.
Oh, you spun out!
How did I do that?
Because he turned into you.
That was fancy.
Oh no, he spun you again.
Well, at least I'm in
there's like damage on your rear view mirror too. Bottom left.
Yeah, I noticed the rear view mirrors. It's kind of fancy. The Lynx wasn't a very successful system, right? Like that's kind of what I remember.
No, I think because the problem was there were no like Atari didn't have any like marquee characters, right? Like you bought the Game Boy to play Mario. You bought the Game Gear to play Sonic. You bought the Lynx to play Chip's Challenge. Like, I'm not sure what game you
random
went out to get specifically for the Atari Lynx. But I think the capability of the Lynx was actually really good. It just there was no like selling point. There was no game that you had to get on the Lynx.
Well, it's funny because Atari, just as like a developer, they have a ton of properties that are Atari properties, and they're pretty popular with like retro gamers now. But it's not stuff with like a marquee, right?
Yeah, you weren't going to turn like Breakout,
things like that. Missile Command, these other Atari, IP games. I feel like they would have done better, kind of like what Nintendo did, remake the games for the future console, from the past console.
And we haven't done any of the games yet, but I have a couple Neo Geo games. Neo Geo Pocket kind of fits that same mold, where like it was a better console than anything that Nintendo or Sega had out at the time for mobile consoles, but there was no like marquee properties for it. And so like your biggest audience, your US audience, nobody bought it. You did better.
No, I did way slower.
No, your trap speed was higher. Look, 136.
136 instead of 126.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm done racing. I can't pour it through the vents. Okay. Just got off the racetrack.
Safety first.
Safety first. I don't enjoy racing games.
I love racing games.
I think I'm not. It's one of those things where like I'm not very good at racing games. So I don't think I really like racing games.
So here's the interesting like dichotomy here. I love racing games. They're probably some of my favorite games. Racing games, first-person shooters. For you, I think it's probably platformers, first-person shooters.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And
I like platformers. I'm just not good at them, as you can probably tell. As anybody who's watched any of our previous videos,
we've done a lot of platformers. Yeah,
we've done a lot of platformers, and I am mediocre at platformers.
Yeah, I think I'd say I'm mediocre at best at racing games.
Yeah,
and I don't know, like multiplayer racing games, I think are really fun. Today we were specifically looking at the portable systems and trying to show you guys like a variety of different games.
I think each of these, not Europa.
No, not you, Seamus. Ah, poo.
But like the other two do have a multiplayer thing. You just have to link
with the link cable, yeah, which is all right. I mean, I don't know, like I would probably play these on a road trip, like you said the premise was. If you're looking for a road trip game, you're looking for something really that's going to be like, I don't know, kind of eat up the time of sitting in the back of a car as your dad or mom are driving you across the country. And racing games do that, as long as they have enough content and repeatability, which honestly, I think all three of them kind of did have that.
Yeah, and I think, so like the other thing I like about racing games is they're kind of in that same vein of like a lot of the puzzle games where it's like a quick hit, right? Where it's like, I need something I can play for 2 minutes to 2 hours. And like that gives you that gradient, whereas like if you're playing like Zelda, you start playing Zelda, you're not going to want to put it down after 2 minutes.
Yeah, and I do actually avoid picking up some games because I know that you have to be really invested in those games in order to go and play it. Even our episode about like Donkey Kong, for example.
Yeah.
You're able to pick up the original Donkey Kong and play it, no problem. Donkey Kong 64 is more similar to like Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Even Donkey Kong Country, like as a platform, I mean, you can get through a level in a couple minutes, but then like, you know, you don't necessarily want to end there. You want to go right into the next level.
And that's the advantage of racing games, and you know, and other, I think, puzzle type games in that genre where you could pick it up and play it for a few minutes.
Yep.
Now, out of the three, I'm really interested because this was the first time we did a Lynx game.
Yep.
And Lynx is one of those almost like very, I'd call it obscure, but it's got a cult kind of hit, you know, with a lot of people.
Talked about it when we were playing it, but in my opinion, I think the Lynx was a better console than both the Game Boy and the Game Gear whenever it was out. It was just, there's no Sonic, there's no Mario, there's no Donkey Kong. It's just like...
You can't
Lynx.
declare that, you know, Atari had a win with the Lynx.
No.
It was a very short-lived console as well. I think only, was it 2 years
They
total?
made two versions of it.
Yeah,
They had the
insane.
original one, which was the big, huge Batwing one, and they made the smaller, kind of square one, which I had my stepdad had the Batwing one, which was really cool.
Well, but I don't even have all of the different versions, but just sitting right here are 4 Game Boys. I own a 5th that's sitting over there.
Yeah.
Game Boy seemed to be much more successful and a lot more iterations.
I mean, I don't think anybody questions who dominated the mobile gaming market.
Right.
It was Nintendo.
It was, yeah. It was for a really long time. Now, out of the 3 games, there's kind of like the measure that I think of is, you know, how were the graphics, how were the sound, how was the gameplay? And so out of the 3 that we did today, even understanding a little bit of a curve for like the Game Boy monochrome, you know, which one to you was the best as far as graphics?
Oh, Checkered Flag.
I feel like Checkered Flag 2. OutRun Europa was a short second, I would say, like very close. But yeah, I think the Lynx, Checkered Flag. Okay, so how about sound?
Ooh. Either Checkered Flag or Europa.
I picked Checkered Flag.
Yeah.
Definitely Checkered Flag out of the 3. And then as far as graphics, sound, and then gameplay.
I'm going to give that to Checkered Flag. I think it was a better racing game. I mean, obviously we went with Europa versus some of the other ones I have for the Game Gear, which are more like Monaco GP or some of the other ones. But it was more in the vein of like driving a race car, like a Formula One car around a track, right?
Now, I liked the gameplay on Checkered Flag except for one thing, which was that immediate stop.
Yeah.
The other 2 games had crashes, and you could crash and kind of slow you down and then recover and get back on the track. But it's unrealistic to me in, you know, a Formula One racer to like hit a rock, for example, and just go bip and stop immediately down to 0.
Well, except that's exactly what would happen. You just wouldn't be able to start again because the car would have disintegrated from you hitting the rock. So in reality, from a realism perspective, Checkered Flag's probably more realistic in that.
Yeah, realism doesn't go into my account for these games.
Yeah.
Now, tell me about some of the other portable games that you have, though, because you like some of these, right?
Yeah, so we chose specifically not to do a Sonic game on the Game Gear. Like we tried to not do a Mario game on the Game Boy, but Mario makes his way into everything in Nintendo. But I have both Sonic and Sonic Drift, Sonic Drift and Sonic Drift 2, although Sonic Drift only came out in Japan. It's in English, which is hilarious.
So you have the Japanese version of Sonic Drift, and then you have the
US release of
North
Sonic
American
Drift
release
2.
of Sonic Drift 2, right?
Yeah. And they're both in English, so it's not like if you get the Sonic Drift Japan version that you have to know Japanese to play the game. The menus and everything are in English. Like
and it works on your Analog Pocket too, which is nice. Okay, so then what other ones do you have here?
So the other one, one of them, it's not necessarily a mobile game, but because of the way the Analog Pocket's set up, you can play it like a mobile game, is I have Victory Run, which is your favorite thing to say about my TurboGrafx
It's a knockoff.
They're the knockoffs, right?
It's a knockoff. Victory Run, 100% is knockoff OutRun.
Kind of, except you're doing the Dakar Rally, and you actually have to pick like tires and things like that for your car. Like it's an interesting setup. But yes, it's kind of a knockoff OutRun.
We'll do some more TurboGrafx stuff, and you guys will see what I mean. The artwork, go look it up.
Yeah.
The artwork, the gameplay, they're all knockoff games. Every single one. Thanks NEC for all the knockoffs.
Yeah. Well, and Hudson Soft, but yeah. And then the last one that we didn't play today that's kind of an interesting one is a game called Hard Driving that came out on the Lynx, and it is horrible. It's probably the worst racing game I've ever played. It renders at like 1 frame a second. And it's one of those like interior, like OutRun kind of, but you're like inside the car.
Yeah.
And it does not play well. It is very difficult to play. It's a mess. It's just, I don't enjoy it.
The graphics on that one remind me of like the first Star Fox game on SNES, but much slower. And for a racing game, you got to go fast.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, the playability, there's no like, illusion of speed in that game. It feels like you're driving a potato up a hill in the rain. Like it is not quick.
Well, despite that, I don't know. You haven't quite convinced me, but I think I do appreciate some of the merits of playing portable racing games.
Yeah.
Next time I go on a road trip, I'm going to play...
And you're not driving.
A portable... Oh, right. I always drive now.
Same.
Then I'm just going to drive the car like Checkered Flag, I guess.
Yeah.
Watch out for the rocks.
Yeah. Wear your helmet.
All right, you guys have a good one.
Cheers.
Be safe on the road. Cheers.